Hello and welcome to our video on microplastics, the invisible threat to our planet and ourselves. In today's video, we'll be discussing what microplastics are, how they impact the environment, and why they pose a significant threat to human health. What are microplastics? First, let's start with the basics. Microplastics are small pieces of plastic, typically less than 5 millimeters in size, that are broken down from larger plastic items or are intentionally manufactured at small sizes. They are found everywhere in the environment, from our oceans to our soils, and can come from a variety of sources, including microbeads in personal care products, plastic fibers from clothing and textiles, and fragmented pieces of larger plastic items like bags, bottles and packaging. Impact on the environment. So, why are microplastics a concern for the environment? One major issue is that they can be ingested by wildlife, leading to harmful effects on their health and potentially on the health of the entire ecosystem. Microplastics can also end up in the human food chain when they are ingested by fish and other marine organisms, which can ultimately impact human health. Microplastics can also accumulate in the bodies of animals over time, potentially leading to higher concentrations of toxins, the plastics. This can ultimately impact the health of the animals and potentially impact the food chain, as predators at the top of the food chain could be exposed to higher concentrations of microplastic and toxins. In addition, microplastics can contribute to environmental pollution by contaminating soils, waterways, and other habitats, leading to a reduction in biodiversity and impacting the functioning of ecosystems. Impact on human health. But it's not just the environment that is impacted by microplastics. Human health is also at risk. While the long-term effects of microplastics on human health are still being studied, there is concern that consuming seafood that has ingested microplastics could have negative impacts on human health, particularly in relation to the accumulation of toxins. Microplastics have also been found in drinking water, and while the concentrations are low, there is still concern about the potential impact on human health. What can we do? So, what can we do to address the issue of microplastics? One important step is to reduce our use of plastic and find ways to better manage and dispose of plastic waste. This can include using reusable bags and water bottles, choosing products that don't contain microbeads, and properly disposing of plastic waste so it doesn't end up in the environment. Another important step is to support policies and initiatives aimed at reducing plastic waste and addressing the issue of microplastics. This can include supporting bans on single-use plastics, advocating for improved waste management practices, and supporting research and education on the issue.